Mikaela Mayer versus Silvia Bortot, 10 rounds in the 140-pound division. This is her first fight, Mayer's first fight at 140 pounds. A new weight for her. She's fought as high as 154, so we'll see how she fares this weekend. This is happening this Saturday on the Liam Smith and Eubank Jr. 2, the rematch. Let's get into it. Let's start with Mikaela Mayer. 18 wins, 1 loss, 5 wins by way of knockout. The former champ is back in the ring this weekend for the second time this year, and we'll talk about her most recent fight shortly here. Of course, we remember the back and forth fight between her and Alicia Baumgardner in the ring and definitely outside of the ring. I'm not sure that we'll get that rematch anytime soon. Maybe that's the reason why she is moving up. Can't knock anybody for that. I'm all for the fighters. Whatever makes sense for them, whatever makes sense for their career at this particular time, you do what you gotta do what you must, get all that you can out of the sport while you're in it. It would have been great to see the rematch because it was a good fight. A fight that Mayer came on strong in the second half of the fight. And when she started to push the pace and be the aggressor, she was sliding momentum in her favor against Baumgardner. Nonetheless, she didn't do enough that night to get the job done. I would have liked to see Mikaela Mayer versus Christina Leonardo too, because those two were supposed to fight, but it was canceled. I thought that would have been a great fight as well too, but here we are. Let's touch on her performance in her last fight when she fought Lucy Wildheart. She was in control of that fight from the jump. I thought using her jab, slipping and weaving in shots, doing a good job of not staying on the ropes and just constantly moving and keeping her opponent guessing, going to the body, doubling up the jab if she needed, followed by a hook. She does a very good job when she's comfortable and in her flow, in her rhythm of mixing up her attacks and how she is going to disguise her attack. She did very nice work mixing up her attack and applying consistent calculated pressure against Wildheart. There was some rounds though when Mayer let her defense slip and she got hit with some shots that I felt like she could have evaded. But I also got the sense that she got in there and she felt the power of Wildheart and wasn't impressed because she just kept standing in the pocket as the fight went on and just popping off different shots, wild shots, while she was taking shots. Wildheart didn't win a lot of rounds, but she had some good moments. And she definitely, man, when she clipped Mikaela Mayer, I mean, after the fight, man, Mayer has some marks on her, right? But that fight, Mikaela Mayer outworked Wildheart in every category and kind of neutralized Wildheart's strengths, man. But Wildheart was tough. She was durable and fought all the way through. I thought it was a good fight overall from Mikaela Mayer. It wasn't one of her best fights, I would say, but it was a good fight, man. She did some good work. We saw a few different pockets throughout that fight where she slipped in and showed some of that great boxing skill that she does have, man. So we'll see what she can do this weekend. I'm hoping that she can make a statement this weekend, but we'll see. Let's talk about her opponent, Silvia Bortot. 11 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and 3 wins by way of knockout. Bortot is 38 years old now. She looks in great shape, though. In the recent videos that I've seen of her, she had been stopped once before. Her other loss came from a split decision loss. She's coming off her loss. That was her last fight. She likes to bring the pressure. She doesn't always let her hands go enough, though, when she is coming forward. She likes to stay close to her opponents. She mixes up her attacks. She does good work when she is in close, but sometimes she comes in close and she's very hesitant, tries to be a counter puncher, but she definitely likes to bring the pressure. But as I said, her output doesn't help her generate the consistent momentum that she needs to really finish some of that work that she's doing. In her last fight, she fought Flora Peely in a fight that was a close range fight. For the most part, she was bringing the pressure, targeting different parts of the body, but she was getting countered a lot with simple shots that she should have been able to evade, man. She didn't move her head. So Peely used her jab followed by the straight hand down the middle. That worked really anytime that she wanted to. It was there. Bortot just kept coming forward, trying to go shot for shot, but it didn't really pay off at all for her, man. She's very tough, but she took a lot of shots that night. When Peely had Bortot fighting off of the back foot, she just kept going backwards and she was in trouble. She was very uncomfortable from that position. But again, as I said, she's tough, right? She's going to keep fighting. It was a split decision, man, but I didn't think it was a split decision loss. I thought her opponent, Peely, won that fight by unanimous decision. I mean, Peely was going off on her, man. She was boxing very well. But Bortot, man, she took a lot of shots that fight, but she kept coming forward. So the toughness and the durability is there. But will it be enough? Can she do enough? Can she be consistent enough? Can she generate enough momentum to beat Mikaela Mayer? So who wins? Personally, I didn't see enough to say that she was going to win this fight. Obviously, it's boxing. Anything can happen, and you never know, right? Sometimes boxers come in and they have an off night, and their opponent goes and gets busy on them, right? So we just never know how it's going to play out, of course. But from what I have seen, I got Mikaela Mayer winning this fight. How? I'm not sure. If Mayer applies the pressure early and starts letting her hands go, man, and starts targeting the body very early, I think she can get the stoppage win. But in women's boxing, man, those 2-minute rounds are kind of tough to do because it goes by so quickly. Even though I think Mikaela Mayer can get the stoppage win, I think it goes the distance, and I think it's going to be a unanimous decision win for Mikaela Mayer, a comfortable win for Mikaela Mayer. I'm not sure Bortot has enough in her skill set to compete with Mikaela Mayer, man. So we'll see. What are your thoughts on this fight? Who do you have winning this one? Let me know in the comment section below. If you would like to support the channel, there's a couple ways you can do so. You can like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support by way of donation, you can find options in the description below. Also, my Cash App handle will be on screen as well. Any amount goes towards the growth of this channel and will be greatly, greatly appreciated. We got a membership section going on the channel. Don't always get to do all the selected videos you guys suggest in the comment section below. But if you become a member, those suggested videos rise to the top, and I will do my best to get those done for you. Or if you would like to become a member just to support the channel, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated as well. Shout out to everybody that continues to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each of you. So with all that being said, if you've been watching the video, this time do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely see you next time.